I just had a bunch of gnarly tweets under that name, so I'll just put in that era to rest.
And you're smart, because with Twitter, it doesn't connect you back to when you change your handler.
Yeah.
It doesn't connect you back to your old history.
No.
Ooh, Tyler the Creator's in trouble. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's your homeboy Lil. Appreciate you for checking in. And right now, we're about to check out a video from the homie DH on the disturbing past of Tyler the Creator, because bro got himself into some hot water, as it were, over a very touching tribute to a very beautiful soul. And it's a trip, man. But I mean, it might be his just desserts after everything he's said in the past. But well, we're about to see. Before I go on a tangent, let's go ahead and see what the homie on. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're into it. Preach.
As such a firm grip on him that it won't let him go. And in this video, I want to talk about some of the darker things from Tyler's past that nobody really addresses. And I also want to touch on a few more weird things that have surfaced from like tweets and shit. Tyler actually might have hated being black back then. I'm only for real doing it because there's still some glazers who refuse to hold Tyler accountable and call a spade a spade. Yeah, Tyler most likely changed from his goblin era, but that does not nullify the damage or the severity of what he was doing at the grown age of 20 and onward, because that's the age he was. Oh, and one more thing, YouTube took down my Emiru video. It's okay though, I'll just drop a couple more. I'm gonna quit yapping though. You already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. Tyler has had questionable relationships with people younger than him, but to introduce this topic, it starts with fucking young / perfect. This was a song released in 2015 with Cherry Bomb, and despite the song being crazy good, it's extremely weird and talks about a 5-year age gap between Tyler and an unnamed girl. Let me read some of the lyrics from the song to you.
What?
There go the policeman knocking at my door. Do I leave out the back and grab my wallet and coat? Or do I answer real confused like, I don't know? Now me and she held hands and we danced nothing more. She kissed my hand a couple times. FaceTime when we're bored. There's nobody at the door, man. I'm so paranoid. This is creepy as shit, bruh. And it's like, I'm thinking of Noid from Chromacopia. He's talking about being...
That's pretty wild, but I mean, I must have to see like the full context of the song, because nothing in that particular part screamed like underage girl. But like I said, we're about to see, and it might have been, some bars at the beginning or something.
Paranoid about fans? Are you paranoid about fans or paranoid of the police, my nigga? 6-year difference, is a 10-year sentence. And with the pigment on my skin, I don't want to be another statistic. These lyrics are extremely crazy.
Okay, that's wild. That's wild. Me and T probably like, I think I'm 2 years younger than he is. He knows he ain't supposed to be talking like that. That is wild.
Especially with all the information that's out right now. Nigga is talking about being paranoid about cops pushing up on him. And he even talks about how the difference in age is enough to get him locked up for a decade. Now I know that it says 6-year difference, but the man himself confirmed the exact age gap. And here's what he had to say about the song on Genius. I wanted to make a song like Stevie Wonder's Inner Visions album. You listen to shit in the 70s, they got to the point. Although it sounds soft, fucking young is perverted and weird, but it's true. There was a girl that I liked and we both had feelings for each other, but there was a 5-year difference between us. It weirded me out, so I wrote a song about it. I know Tyler is a weirdo and an artistic genius.
First of all, with the artistic genius, oh my god. But that is wild. Like, why would you go on to Genius and you double down on the lyrics? You're not supposed to double down on ish like that, bro.
But can anyone explain how you can be this self-aware about how weird this shit is and still make a song about it? And when you realize just how odd that is in and of itself, you start realizing just how questionable Tyler is. But people tend to infantilize him a lot, and I'm guilty of it too, because I was a biased younger teen, and I was a dickhead like my favorite defending him. The issue is that Tyler was, and still is, a grown man. He's 34 right now, and in 2015 he was 24. And regardless of how he tries to spin this as an artistic approach to weird feelings that he never acted on, he still said this in the song. Funny thing about this is by the time you hear this, and this is more than a crush, I just might be in love. It won't even matter, I'll be in the clear, haha. So it's more than a crush, and by the time that Tyler made the song, this unnamed...
First of all, I just want to go on record, and y'all could check me on comments and all that. every single time Tyler the Creator starts doing an interview, I'm always like, bro, shut the F up. Like, you want to be so you want to be acknowledged so bad. And this is coming from somebody who is literally, I watched the Jellies. I was never into Loiter Squad because, it's just people wiling out and all that. But, and I liked a lot of his music. This is the wildest ish that I've ever heard while he's over here talking about people don't recognize me when I'm at Juilliard. And it's like, bro, I don't think that. This is like, you needed to shut the F up, man. This is crazy.
Woman would be of age. So clearly this encounter predates this woman being legal. So who was Tyler around before 2015 that was
know the girl?
underage? I think it's time we find out who exactly Tyler was talking about in the song. And I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Or at least I know who has a high possibility of it being. Before I continue though, and before the Glazers start commenting on how people are trying to cancel Tyler again, I'm not gonna lie, I'm on the side of the cancel because his past is genuinely deranged. And now that my brain has matured since being 14 and it's matured past me just raging at the world, I understand that, nigga, this is weird. Like, it's very, very weird. And I don't know how he's gone so long without anyone really grilling.
What I want to just say this too. How are you gay? Or, you come out as homosexual, you know what I mean? But you're also into underage girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, that just seems like two very contradictory things right there. Oh man, this is a weird situation to be in. Like,
into
damn.
him like he's being grilled into now. Some of this stuff is actually like upsetting almost. Nigga making questionable lyrics about an underage girl, nobody bats an eye and we just listen to it. That's crazy. And then on top of that, just like the anti-blackness, like I've never once in my life disparaged black women or worn Klan robes. So y'all niggas just need to wake up. And I'm a huge Tyler fan. The real DH viewers have seen my room and can confirm. I got posters. I got a Flower Boy vinyl right on my desk right now. I'm a fan, but he's weird. And I'm gonna keep it a bean every single time. But the woman is most likely Bella Hadid. We do know that Tyler and Bella have definitely been in close contact with each other, hence the various photos of the two. They were definitely friends at the least. There were these two IG posts that I found that Bella posted of her and Tyler back in 2014 before she turned 18 because she's an October baby. But the point is that in 2012 she'd be 16 and Tyler would be 21, which is coincidentally a 5-year age gap.
Bro, what are you doing? Bro is out here
like he
wilding.
Said, genius. Here's another weird thing. In 2015, Tyler posts on Twitter giving some lore on part 2 of Two Seater, a song called Hair Blows, and he says it's a true story about him and a person named B, who is likely Bella Hadid. Then there's a tweet in 2013 when Tyler is around 21 to 22. Bella should be 16 to 17, where he's saying it's tight. And I don't know about y'all, but if a grown man is joking like that about a kid, that's pretty crazy. That's really weird. And the tweet is real. I took a screenshot of it, and I wouldn't lie to defend a nigga that's already rich.
I probably have it written.
Like, it wouldn't matter.
I probably have it written all over my face how I'm feeling about this. Like, for real though, I got 5, or like, if I had 5 years on somebody, now I'm 32, right now, that'd be like 27 or something. But if I was 21 and homegirl is 16, and I'm over here talking to y'all, I'm making songs about it, cancel me. Like, straight up, cancel me. Boy, you might have been on the glory road like way too long, my dude. This ain't even coming from a Tyler the Creator hater. Like, this is.
I don't mean to detract from the disgusting behavior that Tyler has exhibited.
A lot of the stuff I forgot about, y'all.
Bella was saying some crazy racist stuff back then. And she's friends with Tyler.
What'd that just say? Just stole a black man's chicken. Oops. Bella Hadid, you got some splaining, girl.
Back then. And she's friends
I don't
with
even
Tyler,
know what she's famous for.
Tyler, whatever. And that's the same Tyler who would have easily.
Y'all let me know in the comments. Is Bella Hadid famous just because of her connection to Tyler or like Odd Future or something? Like, what's the. And this ain't hate for that. I just really don't know what she's famous for. Is she one of those famous for being famous something?
Checked her and been like, hey, chill out. But he didn't. And people keep trying to act like Tyler had no impact on those around him. And they keep trying to act like he can move on, like he didn't have a non-black girl saying, just stole a black man's chicken. That stuff all weird.
With
That's
the
the woman that
oops
was
is
around him.
crazy
And
to
also,
me.
can a Tyler fan please explain to me why a 12-year-old Willow Smith is calling Tyler the love of her life? And explain to me why there's photos of her sitting on his lap. And we're not gonna act like children calling adults they are in contact with the love of their life is normal. That stuff is all questionable, no doubt.
Wild.
And then there's this tweet, which given everything that's transpiring, it's like, you know, nails on top of a shitty cake. Now, this is the part where it gets hella speculatory because this specific allegation has been under the rug for quite some time. Tyler lost his on Twitter when an underage 17-year-old boy posted him sliding in his DMs despite his age being very visible on IG, and people called him out. He deleted the tweet but responded with, can't even have a conversation nowadays. Data Lounge has so many receipts on Tyler. He was even flying out underage French models. It was a mess. Now, like I said, it's been under the rug for quite some time, and even I don't have proof or anything substantial, but I will say this, I don't believe it's random. I have been hearing about some whispers on this subject, and I tend to liken things of this nature to Diddy, and his decade-long crime escapade was an open secret. It permeated.
Bro, it's like what Tyler the Creator said. I mean, no, my bad. It's like what Cat Williams said. If somebody said you've been smoking crack for 10 years, you are smoking crack. You feel me? Like, no way. No way. This is crazy.
The consciousness of people through whispers, and it will stay those whispers until the public gets the truth. But like I said, nothing concrete, hella speculatory. Whatever you think is whatever you think. I don't really care. There's also the case of Rain Judge, and this one actually hurt my heart. Quick little DH lore, but 2021 is when T dropped Call Me If You Get Lost, and Wilshire, that song had a nigga in a chokehold. It's about how Tyler is crossing the boundaries in his friendship and pursuing his homeboy's girl. It's a deeply emotional song, even though Tyler is backdooring the hell out of his homeboy. It's just really weird when you realize the girl in question was freaking 19 and Tyler was like 30 to 31. This isn't exactly illegal, but it's definitely odd. And not to mention, word on the street is that he knew her before she was legal, but I can't substantiate that. Only the fact he dated her and the fact that there was indeed a significant age gap. I also didn't know how to bring this up, but there was this weird George Zimmerman tweet Tyler had tweeted back in 2013, and even one of his fans at the time had clocked the current drama, which is, hey nigga, your fan base is comprised of white people, chill out, you're tripping. So if a nigga from 2013 can call it out, why are you still glazing? And if you're still gonna glaze Tyler, even though he has never explicitly distanced himself from this behavior, even though this man was 22, grown as hell, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. He literally said he hates Black History Month and deleted the tweet, so he didn't even stand on the raccoonetry. And look, if you're in my comments glazing, I'm just gonna say you're eating too much dick and leave it at that. But I think what's really bothering me though is that Tyler has been such a big figure for Black kids.
I think bro is about to wrap it up, but you know, this is my show, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, do a little something. This is wild. And I was already not really riding with bro whenever he got on Ian and Young Rappers and he's like, they're just doing shit, it's for clout and all this. And it's like, bro, you ate a roach to get famous. What are you talking about? You're mad at somebody doing something and claiming they're doing it for clout, but literally rage baiting for like years, decades probably. This now, eating roaches, doing just to do ish to get attention, and has a problem with it. And then we're finding out all this, or actually not finding out, but it's getting brought back over a D'Angelo RIP. And once again, D'Angelo, for real, RIP, man. Grew up in a lot of our homes with you. And, but, you know, this is a wild case. It doesn't seem like it's stopping anytime soon. I see a new video on this every day. Apparently, I'm making a video on this right now. But go ahead, let me know in the comments how y'all are feeling about this one. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I know y'all could have been anywhere in the world, anywhere on the internet, but instead you came to kick it with your homeboy Lil. Preach, logging out.